Yeah, in this video I'm going to talk about the tin car dents. Concave and convex. Concave is in, convex is out, dents. Mainly it's concave that we're dealing with. So what, how do I work with these and what tools do I use? That's what I'm going to show you. And this is one of the cars that was dented and I just completed it for clients. So I'm just going to go through this quickly. So I'll just show you the tools I use. They're not very complicated. Yeah, so I was using an old piece of boat and rounded it off and pressing this car down like this and just pressing the metal hard to get the concave dent out. Especially if they're larger, they just pop out. But I decided I would make a tool for it, so I just got an old broom handle, right, and rounded off the top. Now you can take this and you can go in here and press the dents out like this. And if it's a big dent, it'll come out quite quick. And as you can see, I got the dents out of this already, but I'm just showing you as a demo. So I press in and get the dents out. Now, if it's a dent and it's not coming out, I'll tap it with this. But first, I'll use this little hammer and tap and try to get the nylon side. The nylon side, it's a watch hammer. And I'll tap like that, right? And that will slowly alleviate the dent and bring it up and out. Now I'm going to show you the reverse. If it's a convex, if it's basically sticking out, pushed out of the car, how to deal with it, which I will show you now. Yeah, so I use this tool with the rounded end. I have this, which I started with, which is rounded off with a little round corner here. And I put it in the vise and then put the toy on top of it. I'm moving up so you can see it. There we go, we're going up. So that's the second tool I use. I use the watch hammer, and then sometimes I use the hammer to just hit, not on the car, but to hit the wood so I can knock out a dent that's not coming out. I come down like this and hit downwards. So I put these in the vise here, right? And then I put the toy on top. It's not high enough. It's a deeper toy than I thought. There, good and tight. And then I put this on. And we'll go up a little, there we go. I take the nylon. Don't ever use the metal one because it always makes marks. And I just... And when you have it solid, you know it because you can feel the hit hard, the hard hit. There it is. It has a different sound when you hit it solid. You have to find that sweet spot, like. There it is. You can hear a difference in sound. Listen to this. That's hitting it solid. That's hitting it empty. You want to hit it on the solid part. Sometimes to put your finger on to find it where you are. See? And what you're getting is a lovely smooth finish. And that's how I deal with those. I have a little dent here, look, which I'd love to get. It's nearly gone. Anyways, so that is that. Now I use this one on a plane, on the back of a plane, because it was a very narrow tin plane, about this wide, and the client wanted the dents out, so I put this up underneath, and it had like jabs that were up, which were very strange. So I put this underneath like this, put the plane on top, and then I tap down the little, like nearly like somebody stuck a point in it, a compass or something. So there you go. I just wanted to let you know that's how you do that. Now you can knee the car, I call it. Just slant it towards the camera so you can see. Now you put the what you want to knee. You can put harder wood or softer wood, but it keeps the paint from getting scratched, you know. Now you just put it in here and you press as hard as you can with this broomstick handle. And what you get is a really much better finish, see? Now, so that's basically it. Now I've had dents that weren't coming out too easy and I put them in here like this. And then I take a hammer and hit on top of the broom, like to get them out quicker or harder ones. You have to be careful you don't hit too hard and make a dent the other way. Then you have to reverse it all again. Now sometimes you have it done and it, you know, this is pretty good, but if you wanted to have this perfect, what you do is you think about respraying this from the top of the roof right across here. And you'd fill this with J&B weld, 50-50, right? And then you would sand it down, then fill it again, sand it down again, then wet and dry and wet and dry. I'm going to show you now. This car, this roof was totally collapsed in. And I hammered it out and there was too much denting in it. So I refilled it with J&B weld, the standard, you know, black and red tubed ones. Filled it, sanded it, filled it, sanded it until it came out like this. Now there isn't much in that. This doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look like it ever had a dent in it. So I'm very happy and proud of that one. But that's how you remove your dents. So I hope this helps you restore your tin cars. So, cheers from Willie's Workshop.